your serrated knife. It's going to be used for trimming and leveling the cake. You need your palette knife like this for applying the paste. Yeah, so these are basically what you need for cake board. So without further ado, let's dive into the video. So as you can see, I have my first layer of cake on the board for you because I'm already fine, but I have to show you guys how to do it because I know so you apply the cream on the cake. When that's done, place a second layer of cake. Where's the okay. after layering the cake, the next thing you have to do is to place the cake on your cake stand. Now, this is what you do. As you can see, I did not place this cake on the cake stand from the beginning because I wouldn't get a perfect level cake if I was working on a turning table. It wouldn't be stable, so it has to be on the floor while I work on it at the aspect of layering. And then when I have to trim the cake, it comes up to the table. So this is how it goes. Okay, so for my trimming, I use this particular knife because it's short and it does the work perfectly well. You can decide to use a longer knife than I use, and some persons use trimming disc, but this is the best way to trim a cake freehand, and it works so well. So what you want to do is to place your knife at an angle 45, just like this. What you are trimming out is not, you're just trying to level out the cake. So areas are not in alignment with the real height of the cake, size of the cake should be trimmed off. So you just hold the knife steadily. Don't move the position of the knife. Don't take it inside, don't take it outside. Just maintain the same position until you go around the cake. And then while you just gently moving the knife, just as you are trying to slice through a standing bread, just move the knife gently while you move the turntable gently simultaneously. So you move the turntable gently and then you move the knife gently as well. Turntable gently, and then your knife goes gently as well. Now you should be careful not to over trim your cake, because a little mistake can make you chop off the considerable side of the cake, and that's not going to be good. If you're working on a buttercream cake, you might just decide to skip trimming. Since the buttercream, if you're using a lot of buttercream, can tend to hide the bumpy things that come out from irregular outside of the cake, which happens often because of the way we press the cake while trying to like flap it up, or probably if our hands are not that regular in shape anymore, so it gets on even side of cakes. So if it's buttercream, you can easily cover up the floor with your buttercream, but if it's fondant, it's a must to trim your fondant. So this is how you trim. Put the knife this way. Just keep it steady at one position. Don't take it in, don't take it into the cake, and then you just don't take it out of the cake. Just don't take it in. Maintain the same position you took the first time that you started to trim the cake. So that's where you want the size of the cake to be. That is just exactly as you want it to be. So to ensure an extra perfection, I often flip my cake. I flip my cake while trimming. So since I've worked on this side, I'm going to trim the cake from the other side as well. Now flipping the cake helps you to get a very even cake. Helps you to get a very even cake. So this is it. Just same way before. Just kill the cake. Now if you trim it very well initially, you're not going to have to trim a lower part of this particular one. And then this happens, this is very necessary so that the side of the cake that you trimmed from the under part, the first two layers from the top, will still be equal to the first two layers from the down part. So as you can see, this is mostly trimming off the first two layers from the top part, because you get this kind of a very slight cone appearance when you just trim from one edge. So the one under might not really be that perfect if you just trim from one end of the cake. So always flip your cake while you're trimming to make sure that you get the two sides of the cake perfectly well. So guys, the cake is perfectly trimmed now, and this is what we have.